We're 2 days away from the NFC Championship game. Giants and 49ers set to kick off on Sunday night in San Francisco. Steve Serby, our football columnist here. I'm Mark Hale as we get set to preview the game for you. And Steve, let's start with Eli Manning. Obviously, he misses part of the first practice on Wednesday with this stomach bug that he's dealing with. Returns to practice yesterday, and he was your topic of your column today. How's he feeling, and what can Giant fans expect out of him?
He said he's feeling 100% yesterday, and but
I
got bad news for you.
How do you feel after talking to you?
Well, I got bad news for you. The stomach bug, I have it now.
Right.
And let me just rub that hand on it.
Yeah,
You'll be having it soon.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. He's 100%, doesn't care if it rains, thinks the Giants will have an advantage in the rain. And look, to me, you can strip away everything else about this game, whether it's going to be a bloodbath, which it will be, a mud bath, which it could be.
Right.
It's going to still come down. The reason the Giants have the edge, I don't want to give my pick just yet.
No.
Look at Eli Manning versus Alex Smith, case closed.
Eli Manning going obviously for his second possible Super Bowl berth. We all know what happened the first time back in 2007. And
What happened the first?
Well, I'll catch up later.
All right.
Catch up later. I don't want to spoil that for you.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. We talked about it. It's going to be a bloodbath. Those were Chris Canty's words on Wednesday, and the physical style of play here in this game, Serby. I mean, obviously, 49ers, that's what they're known for here. I mean, do you think they're a more physical team than the Giants?
I think they are.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think they are, but we're splitting hairs, yeah. And the Giants are not going to back down, and the 49ers are not going to back down. The 49ers are going to try to pound the ball with Frank Gore and Hunter.
Right.
And the Giants will try to pound back, but they have the advantage with Eli Manning and those speedy receivers, Cruz and Nix. They've been making big plays all year, and they'll make big plays again on Sunday.
Well,
look at what the Saints did to the 49er defense.
Absolutely.
The 49ers can talk until they're burgundy and gold in the face, but their offense was strafed by their defense was strafed by the Saints.
Yeah. Now we got one issue here that I think Giant fans are a little concerned about is the weather situation for Sunday. That the Giants, who are this aerial attack with Eli and the receivers, I
went over that at the beginning of this interview.
Yeah.
You're obviously not paying attention. The Giants don't care. Eli Manning thinks
they don't care, but how do you know?
Because the receivers know where they're going, and the defensive backs don't.
So it's that simple.
It's that simple.
So
but the 49er receivers don't scare. They don't know where they're going themselves.
Okay. So rain to you, no problem whatsoever. No impact on the game.
No problem. I'll be indoors. Won't be a problem to me.
Right. But no impact on this game.
Look, I spoke to Bill Parcells earlier in the week.
Right.
The better team will win the game. Doesn't matter whether they play at the North Pole, on the equator, in Candlestick Park. The Giants are the better team, in my view.
Okay, and
they can knock the quarterback down.
Right.
Better than the 49ers can knock Eli down.
No question about it. Now, before we get to our picks here,
It's time for our picks. Boy, this segment flies.
Flies, right? That's what happens when you sit next to me.
I didn't realize. Wow. I'm not having fun, though.
No, well, one of the things that we saw last time when the Giants faced the 49ers is Frank Gore only had 6 carries. He got hurt. That's obviously not going to be the case at least going into this game. They have a healthy Gore ready to go. Stopping Frank Gore the key for this Giant defense, you think?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Alex Smith, you want Alex Smith to try to beat you in spite of what he did last week to a much inferior Saints defense. Let's face it. Greg Williams had problems all year with that outfit. But stopping Gore, the Giants over the last month have made it a premium to stop the run. And they have. And Linval Joseph is really coming on in the middle. Canty is a bully inside.
Yep.
And Chase Blackburn has made a world of difference at middle linebacker. So, yes, I don't expect Frank Gore. If he gets 75 yards, I'll be surprised.
Okay, 75, we'll see. Now, that's your prediction for Gore. Let's get to our prediction for the game. Now, you guys probably know from watching this that Serby, the last 4 weeks during this Giant run, has correctly picked all 4 of these games.
You seem surprised.
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm floored. I'm stunned that you gotten this right.
I'll show you floored.
I don't expect you to get any right. But you picked them to beat the Jets, you picked them to beat the Cowboys, picked them to beat the Falcons, picked them to beat the Packers.
And if I didn't, nobody really has the footage. So
no.
Go with it.
We burned that immediately.
Go with it.
So, your prediction for this weekend is?
None of your business.
Yeah.
I'm picking Now, let's see if this rings a bell with you. Giants 15, 49ers 13.
Wow, come on.
Yeah, 15-13.
Just like 91.
Just like 91, Tynes plays the part of Matt Barr. David Akers, by the way, pretty good weapon for the 49ers.
Yes.
I don't know why the Eagles let him go, but 15-13, a bloodbath. Eli makes the big pass at the right time, and it'll probably be more than 15-13, but that's the score I'm going with.
All right, well, unfortunately, because I never like to agree with Serby, but I do agree with him here. I say the Giants are going to the Super Bowl as well. I'm going.
What's the score?
24-20 Giants. And if
And
that's
you'll be
the case, and if that's the case, we will both see you in Indianapolis for Super Bowl 46.
All right.
So,
how do I follow you on Twitter again?
you can follow me at Hail Mark. How do I follow you?
I don't know.
Okay.
You tell me.
I think it's NYPost_Serby.
I don't follow you, by the way.
No, well, why would you? You don't follow anybody.
No, I'm a leader, not a follower.
That's right. I can't top that. For Steve, I'm Mark. We'll talk to you next week.